I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe our card and they rob us. These promoters, the sharks and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fans when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by hate, you don't see the real enemy. You motherfucker be tempting me. Don't like your energy, you think you pimping me. If I over 500 centuries, no penitentiary. I'm smoking plenty weed. I don't need no sympathy. Earl Spin versus Crawford gon' be all the time. Regardless of who win or lose, they still gon' be in the Hall of Fame. So I ain't even in my feelings. Regardless of the rain, I'm chillin'. Numb to the pain, no feeling. Can't do the same dope feeling. But guilty, but I ain't no villain. Lost my top, so it ain't no ceiling. Rhyme versus Tank, in the fight I'm not feeling. Cause we already know that Tank gon' kill him. I wanna see Tank versus Devin, Haney. Even Frank Moore. What about Shakur? Boxing is not a sport that we can afford. Cause we know that rich people ride the poor. This I cannot ignore. I've never been shot before. The pain is burning inside. My people died. It's just like a hunter who shot a bull. Damn. I put my heart in this box. They be like, y'all need to stop it. We swipe our card and they rob us. These promoters, the sharks and they partners. It's gonna be hard trying to stop us. Speaking for the fan when I say they offended me. But really, y'all part of the problem. Blinded by her, you won't see the real enemy.
What it do, what it do? It's 903 Boxing. I'm your host, Charles J. Say, man, shout out to my audience. Shout out to those that's rocking with me. And yeah, we back in the kitchen. There's a whole lot of goddamn sauce in this pot, man. Let's get to the shit. Whew. Devin Haney is supposed to lose to Rigas Prograis. And I just, before you start judging the title and you start thinking what I'm going to say, let me just say what I got to say before you can think it for me. Anyway, now he supposed to lose. Devin Haney is, sometimes, bro, I'm telling you, Devin Haney will sacrifice his whole chin just to be great, just for motherfuckers to say, yeah, he that. He will sacrifice his whole chin and liver just to prove that to you motherfuckers that, bro, I am. What is my damn, I can't think of that song. But anyway, yeah, that he who he say he is, bro. But a lot of shit I gotta say, bro. Where should I start? Rigas Prograis. Let's talk about Rigas. Listen, Rigas, in my last video I talked a little shit because for one, you took up for Ryan, and I let that shit ride. You took up for him, and many black fans took up for him. You know what? Fuck talking about Regis right now. Because, you know, I'm on a campaign for Spence right now. And I'm going to be on that campaign for a while. In every video, I'm going to say something about Spence. And speak the greatness of Spence. Because you know what's crazy? I'm going to tell you something. This is why boxing really ain't shit. This is the reason why boxing really ain't shit. It's the shit, but it ain't shit. I don't know if that makes sense to you motherfuckers. It's the greatest sport, hands down. It's nothing close to boxing. But boxing really ain't shit. Boxing is the crookedest shit you can ever be a part of. So I don't ever try to bring people to boxing. I just tell you motherfuckers what I think. I don't give a fuck if you watch it. Matter of fact, how about this? I recommend you don't, bro. It's very crooked. Motherfuckers load their gloves and do all kind of shit. Mauricio Suleiman is one of the Bob Arum is one of the crookedest motherfuckers that has ever been involved in any sport. And you know. But yeah, let me tell you why boxing is so fake. When Ryan fought Tank and he quit, the motherfucker stayed on his knee and waited till the referee got to 10 and then he got up. He quit. But black folks begged and pleaded for him. He didn't quit. And they started going to the doctors and medical examiners and shit and trying to get a medical diagnosis or some shit. Yeah, that shot, it was no way he could have got up from it. Because you seen other fighters fight. It was no way. Even if he wanted to, Ryan just couldn't get up. He just couldn't do it. It was just, and Tank got that kind of power, man. It just, he tried to get up. He just couldn't. His body shut down. It was his body. It wasn't his mind. It wasn't him. He wanted to fight. You motherfuckers went into the psyche of Ryan and shit. The fact that y'all took up for him. Motherfuckers ain't taking up for Spence. You motherfuckers shitting and made memes on him. Nobody made a meme on how Ryan stayed on his fucking knees like a coward and acting like he in pain. Bro, he could have fought. He didn't want to fight, bro. Ryan knew Tank. By that time, Ryan had figured out, I can't land my left hook. And when I do kind of land, I can't hurt him. I can't fuck with him. So he was looking for a way out. That was the perfect way out. And black fans took her for that shit. But the same black fans made memes out of Earl. Earl Spence never took a knee. Let me tell you something. Earl Spence had every right at several times in that fight to just take a knee and kind of gather yourself. That motherfucker didn't do that shit. My respect for Spence is different, bro. I respect him on the level of how I respect Holyfield and different fighters. He's on that level of respect. I respect Earl Spence and Bud. I respect them too. And I told you, they top 5 two of my favorite fighters. Bud and Spence are top 5 my favorite fighters of all time. Like I said, it's Ali, Holyfield, Spence, Crawford, then Pernell Whitaker. They're my top 5 favorite fighters of all time because them are 5 of the grittiest fighters. They heart, they skills, they talent, and they don't fold. Them fighters right there do not fold. So, like I said, Ali, Holyfield, Spence, Crawford, Pernell Whitaker. The only Pernell Whitaker fight, and I'm going to get off that, the only Pernell Whitaker fight, but he was out of shape. And I hate he took that fight. He was completely out of shape. Because Felix Trinidad, and not even in Pernell Whitaker's prime, just the version that fought Oscar De La Hoya, he would have beat the dog shit out of Felix Trinidad. Felix Trinidad had nothing for Pernell Whitaker, but he beat the dog. Nobody beat Pernell like Trinidad did. But you've never seen Pernell gassed out like that either. Pernell Whitaker was not in fighting shape. And so that was the only fighter that really beat him to me. And that was because he was old. He didn't look even in shape. You know, he looked like he was not there to fight that night. But anyway, the fact that people have made so many memes about Spence, a fighter who was willing to go out on his shield, a fighter who would have never quit. Even when a ref stopped it, Spence was still complaining. What fighters do that, bro? Same way Wilder did. Even though I'm battered, I'm beat, I'm hurt, he didn't want to stop, bro. And the fact that you motherfuckers don't, that's why I said them Drake, these 223s, bro. These motherfuckers love these motherfuckers. Because I know one thing, bro, most men are cowards these days. Most men, the heart of men is different, bro. You motherfuckers are built cowardly. And I'm telling you, bro, that's why a lot of fans like certain fighters, bro. Many motherfuckers shitted on Spence, bro. Like, that shit is crazy. That's why I said boxing fight. The same fans that shitted on Spence took up for Ryan. Crying, lying Ryan. That type of shit. Anyway, let me get off there because I make my whole video about the disgust that I have for Ryan Garcia and the fact that Derrick James brought him in his stable. But you could bring, I'm telling you, bro, I lost a little respect for Derrick James. And it was before the Spence fight. I just been quiet about it. I've been trying to stay on code. Nah, bro, I don't like that shit. You went across the pond, bro, and went and got Joshua. Why you ain't never offer Wilder? And I'm talking about before Malik Scott. Why you didn't offer Wilder a job, bro? Your fellow American. You can go to a Mexican, you can go to the UK and get a fighter, but why you didn't holler at the bronze bomber? I'm telling you, bro. Or even Jermaine Franklin or some shit. You motherfucker, just like Jay Prince. How many rappers have Jay Prince signed from Houston in the last 10 to 15 years? How many rappers have Jay Prince signed from Texas? He ain't never signed nobody from East Texas. He ain't never signed a Dallas rapper either. So like I said, bro, it just shit like that I look at, bro. It just shit like that I look at. You know, like I said, Derrick James, you went and got Ryan after seeing him quit. Like I said, bro, the respect that I see Ryan get, at this point, I see Ryan getting more respect than Earl Spence. Ryan fought Tank clearly for a payday. It was a clear clout chase, but I don't think he ever thought he could beat him. Bro, Spence, whether he was struggling to make the weight, whatever, he fought Crawford, bro, because he knew his fans wanted. He didn't want to let his fans down. And even whether I'm at my best at 147 or not, I'm finna make this fight for the people. And you motherfuckers shitted on Spence. I tell you, and this gonna be added to my collection of shit I'll never forgive or forget. I'll never forget what happened to Wilder and how you monkeys acted. I'll never forget how the world shitted on Devin Haney and took up for Loma. You motherfuckers never watched Lomachenko fight, but motherfuckers made memes and posts about it. Motherfucking Nelly said he threw watching boxing because Loma got robbed. It's a lot of shit I'll never forget. And I'll never forget how people shitted on Spence and made memes out of him for showing his heart and being a dog, bro, and willing to fight whoever. and you motherfuckers shitted on that, but you took up for crybaby Ryan for crying and being on his knee and watching that ref count to 10. I never forget or respect you motherfuckers for that. Now, back to Rigas, and I'm going to get off this mode, because I'm about to get mad just thinking about the disrespect for Spence, but the respect you motherfuckers showed for Ryan. Motherfuckers offered him all kind of help. He need a different promotion. He need to leave Oscar. He need a better trainer. He just need to move up to 140. He'll be so much better. He need to get back with Eddie Reynoso. You motherfuckers offered him all kind of solutions. Anyway, man, Rigas program. Let me tell you something what you're doing, bro. I told you took up for Ryan and you begged and pleaded for the world to have sympathy for him, for Ryan, and you begged that he didn't quit. You spoke up for him, bro. But you didn't speak up for Devin. Even though you fighting him, bro, you ain't have to shit on him. You ain't have to get on no baboon shit. Because that's what made me lose a little respect for it. When you got on that shit, like, it's either come up to 140 and get knocked out by me, or go stay at 135 and get destroyed by Shakur, to try to diminish his skills and try to make it like he ain't shit, bro. I'm gonna tell you something, bro. You motherfuckers sadly mistaken. But I'm gonna tell you what Rigas doing, though. Rigas, I've seen many brothers like you. You really want to take Devin's spot. I'm gonna tell you some real shit. Rigas, no, Devin is a much bigger star than him. He's a bigger name. Devin a top 5 name in boxing. That's no cap, and a top 5 draw in boxing. That's a fact. Rigas ain't half the draw that Devin is. But anyway, Rigas feel like, because at this point, I think most boxing fans at this point, like, it's like a thing where people don't like Devin and they just think he cap. People really think he cap. Even though he beat Loma, somebody Tank and Shakur have never fought or beat on that type of level. And even though it was a close fight, like I said, I think it's the times, bro. I think the times are so soft that you can't have a close fight without being exposed. Motherfucker didn't say Holyfield was exposed for fighting Riddick Bowe. I just don't understand it. So you can't have a close fight with a good fighter and without them saying you exposed. That's what I'm getting at. That's what I'm starting to understand. So Rigas, instead of saying, you know what, Devin Haney a hell of a fighter, he's the true undisputed champion, man, it would be great to have a fight with him. Nah, bro, you getting on the monkey train. What you really want to do, because at this point, Regis Prograis can accidentally become a superstar. Nah, listen, anytime you can beat the fighter that most fans want to see get beat, you can become a star off that. You can become a star off that. You didn't become a star off beating Josh Taylor or fighting Josh. You didn't become a star off that, but you can become a star off beating Devin Haney, especially knocking him out. If you knock out Devin Haney, because many fans want to see him get knocked out, bro. Many fans want to see Devin Haney get knocked out, and Rigas know that shit, and he playing on. You see, Ellie said reporting, and I got some shit about you, Ellie, and I'm sure gonna make it short. And I gotta remind myself to make that short about how Bud checked your stupid ass. Bud checked the shit out of Ellie, and I'm so glad he done it. I'm so glad he done it. You know, Bud don't have the most black mind, and he ain't very, on that level, but he showed check Ellie for this culture vulture shit you do. But anyway, now, Rigas, you really trying to play to the fans, because right now you want to be the hero for all Devin Haney haters. Because I'm telling you, bro, a lot of people want to see Devin Haney get knocked the fuck out, and I'm telling you right now, Devin Haney should not be the favorite in this fight. There is no way you should be the favorite, and that's what I'm saying. It's like it's already a built-in excuse that if Devin Haney win, it's nothing. Going up and fighting the hardest puncher at 140, who hit harder than anybody at 135 besides Tank, like I said, and probably hit just as hard. Heavy hands, and he much bigger than anybody at 135. Rigas is a solid 140 pounder that can easily move up and fight at welterweight. Devastating power. And for you to go up and fight him in your first fucking fight, I thought you fight a Sandor Martin or some shit, because he's a good fighter. But to fight the hardest puncher after having a tough fight with Loma, bro, that shit is very dangerous. It's very dangerous. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Like I said, it's just the syndrome of, black folks we preparing for nothing more than to go to war with each other. So I'm just telling you, right, I just saw Rigas in the gym. Rigas is training harder than he's ever trained. Rigas want to knock Haney out so bad, because he know what it's going to do for his career. It's going to make him a huge star. So he's training for it. I'm telling you right now. And like I said, I've already made my post fight on his last fight, and I thought about that opponent, how that dude was tricky, had good footwork, and had power to keep Rigas honest. But he was fighting for survival. He wasn't trying to fight, and he made Rigas look bad. But I'm telling you right now, bro, if you think Rigas finna come in like he did in that last fight, Rigas is coming in tip-top shape, and he's coming to destroy Devin. And at this point, Devin Haney, and I'm going to tell you another thing that Devin don't get credit for. In Devin last 5 fights, I've seen a different performance in each fight. Devin has showed me out of any fighter that he makes more adjustments. I've seen him make more adjustments than Tank and Shakur because I haven't seen them face the adversity to have to make adjustments. No, I think Shakur can make just as many adjustments. I think Tank can too. No, I've seen Tank make adjustments with the Barrios fight. I've seen him make adjustments with the Cruz fight. But I've just seen Devin make more adjustments at this point. And like I said, I don't even know how he gonna fight Rigas. I don't know how he gonna come out against Rigas because against Loma he didn't even use the jab and he beat him without the jab. So I don't know. I definitely think he gonna have to use the jab against Rigas to offset him. And this is a tough fight. But the skills and the heart of Devin Haney, I gotta pick him for the win, bro, because he showed me more. One thing about Rigas, bro, you're a good fighter at 140, but I told you this months ago. You should have been moved up to, and I told you that Josh Taylor loss took some of your confidence because before that you was talking about fighting Spence and Crawford. You ain't said that shit ever since that loss. You was supposed to move up to 147 3 years ago, remember? When you're confident, like I said, bro, you ain't on fighting Spence or Bud no more. You got off that shit and you trying to stay at 140 and you been trying to get Tank to move up, or Devin to move. You been trying to get smaller fighters to move up. And I'm telling you what's gonna make you motherfuckers drop your blunt. Don't be surprised if Devin look a lot stronger than you thought he was. And don't be surprised you see him hit Rigas and make him take a few steps back. Not wobble him, but just make him reconsider some shit. You know? What's that song? I make you surrender to my love and back. Anyway, but yeah, I think he gonna make Rigas surrender. But there's no way you fight Rigas without getting clipped. So the only reason why I picked Devin Haney, because at this point, bro, it's very few fighters I trust. I trust Wilder, I trust Spence, I trust Bud. I trust Shakur's skills, but I don't trust nobody who try to come out and say they're Puerto Rican after being black their whole life. It's a lot of shit. I don't trust Tank because he's too infatuated with fighting Mexicans. He don't value black fighters enough. So at this point, bro, I trust Devin Haney. I trust you, bro. I trust you. You've proven to be trustworthy. Devin Haney will fight anybody, bro. Motherfuckers talk that shit. He sent Shakur that contract. And I told you, Shakur is Devin's toughest fight. Shakur's style, bro, that's a tough fight for Devin. That's a tough ass fight. That's a tough style. Even though like I said, I favor Devin beating Shakur. That's his toughest fight though. Skill for skill, bro, that's a tough ass fight for Devin. So to even send him a contract, bro, and send him an offer. So at this point, bro, Devin is just constantly trying to prove, bro, I'm not scared of you motherfuckers. Remember Bernie Mac said, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I ain't scared of you motherfuckers, bro. Win, lose, or draw. And at this point, bro, we just bitches, bro. I'm just saying, bro, I don't give a fuck. If Devin Haney get knocked out in the 3rd round cold, or just knocked out, or just destroyed, because that's not a shocking prediction. Rigas could go in there and destroy. Rigas strong, bro. He could destroy Devin Haney. But I'm just telling you, bro, win, lose, or draw, I'm riding with you because I'm riding with the heart of a fighter, bro. I'm just tired of when a fighter loses, especially a black fighter. Because there was no memes about Caleb Plant. Caleb Plant was just as swole up as Spence. He was bloody, and the difference between Caleb Plant and Spence, Caleb Plant was holding the entire fight when he got hurt. Spence didn't do no holding. So like I said, we clown Spence. Nobody ever made a meme about Caleb. And Caleb was fighting for survival. There was no point in the Spence and Crawford fight that Spence ever tried to fight for survival. He was fighting to win the entire fight. So I'm saying it's shit like that I look for in a fighter. And at this point, like I said, if you lose and you're a black fighter, we just shit on you. We don't acknowledge that you tried to do something great. Remember when I'm just showing you the contradiction, and I'm off this motherfucker because I ain't got time to explain shit to you, some motherfuckers just want to believe what they want. When Canelo moved up from 168 to 175 and lost to Bivol and didn't rematch him, the whole boxing world babied him like you babied Ryan. He shouldn't rematch him. He just not gonna win. But he's just not gonna win, so he shouldn't take the rematch. He should just go back to one. He was just too big. But he dared to be great. He dared to be great. If Jamel lose to Canelo and he moving up 2 weight divisions, they gonna shit on Jamel. Black fans included. They gonna shit on him, and Canelo is gonna be back considered pound for pound king for beating a fighter that's moving up 2 weight divisions. Ain't nobody gonna say Jamel was just trying to dare to be great. We ain't gonna do that. And like I said, as black fans, we just ain't nothing but baboon. We don't even take up for our fighters, bro. We don't even take up for our fighters. We don't war with the Mexican fans. We don't war with no other fans but each other. You motherfuckers still on this Spence Crawford blood and crip ass shit. So fuck you motherfuckers. This is 903 Boxing. I'm your host, George. With that, I'm out.